Go.
Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make a pH indicator out of red cabbage leaves. This is the red cabbage. And as you can see, I'm wearing all my safety equipment like a good chemist should. So you start out by taking 6 of these nice big cabbage leaves, and they are going to be going in the blender with about 3 1/3 cup of water. It's about 800 mils. So kind of get it in there. You might need to pack them down some. I have the water pre-added, so it would go a little quicker. Get the top on there.
We apologize, our puppy hates the blender.
Okay, so you want to get it nice and shredded. You are going to then come over here. Once it's all nice and shredded, that's about what it should look like. And you're going to go over to your sink and take your strainer, because you don't want all of those chunks of cabbage in there. So you're going to take, and you're going to pour this in. So you take something to pour the juice into, put the strainer over top of that, and then you're going to pour into there, get all of that lovely mushy cabbage strained out of it. You should have about 600 to 800 mils, which is about 3.5 cups at most, which isn't too bad. So this is what it should look like. It's kind of foamy, but it's a nice kind of purplish color. So once you have that, you can come over and you're going to test your pH indicator. So we've got a few different things. We've got bleach, hand sanitizer, some baking soda, lime juice, and rice vinegar. And then I'll have a little bowl, like any good experiment, for the control. So in each of these, you're going to pour about 1/2 cup of whatever it is you're using. Okay, so I'm going to re-measure out these, and then we will continue on. Okay, so we've got them all measured out. This is the control: the vinegar, lime juice, baking soda, hand sanitizer, and bleach. Now the baking soda, you should note, needs to be about 3 tablespoons of baking soda with about 1/2 cup of water, and get it good and stirred up there. And the hand sanitizer, there's a little less than the 1/2 cup you're supposed to have, just because I didn't have enough of it. So, and this, like I said, this is the control. That's what it should look like. These should all change some kind of color, depending on the pH. This can measure from a pH of 1 to 12. So you'll get, for 1 to 2, it's a pink color. 3 to 4, it's a dark red. You get a violet color kind of like that for 5 to 7. For an 8, it's blue. It's a blue-green for 9 to 10. And for 11 to 12, it's kind of a yellowish green. So we're going to add a 1/4 cup of the cabbage juice to each of our things we want to test. Just about 1/4 cup. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'll probably add a little less to the hand sanitizer just because. Just pour that in. And you can see with the vinegar, we get this beautiful, beautiful red. So its pH should be between a 3 and a 4, give or take. So it's an acid, which most people know vinegar is an acid. Then we've got our lime juice. Pour that in. Get a very pretty pink. So we've got, it's probably around 1 to 2, 3 to 4, I would guess. Just because, and again, limes and lemons are known to be acidic. Now we'll do the baking soda. And that one we get a very pretty blue, which means we have a pH of probably around 8. And then we'll do our hand sanitizer. I'll put a little less in there. Get kind of an odd color there. It's kind of a purple. So our hand sanitizer is actually probably kind of neutral. which kind of surprises me. I wasn't expecting that. And then we have our bleach, which we know is kind of basic. We've got a kind of green, kind of a yellowish green there. So it's probably a basic one around 11 or 12. And as you can see, they all changed some kind of color. Depending on what you're testing, you'll get different ones. I know I had different suggestions in the paper I wrote for it. But you can see it does a pretty good job, and a range of 1 to 12 covers almost the whole pH range that you can get. So it's a very useful thing if you ever need to test the pH of something and you don't have pH paper handy. A lot cheaper too. I think it was like $1.75 or something like that. Thank you. That is my little at-home chemistry experiment.